Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new award winner Bryan card to check out today, so I'm gonna have to make a different thumbnail for this one. But yeah, this is for Fulham qualifying or getting promoted back into the Premier League from, to be honest, it was a terrible goal. I don't know what that goalkeeper was thinking, but ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a look at a card that is 5'9", high medium work rates, left-footed, 3-star skill moves, and a 4-star weak foot. Very helpful to have the 4-star weak foot, so pretty happy about that one. His base card stats actually look really solid, so we'll see what they actually look like. He's got 96 acceleration with 95 sprint speed. Shooting stats on the card are actually quite nice with 93 attacking positioning, 93 finishing, 96 shot power. So, you know, if you want to have him on a balanced instruction for the fullback position, he'll be able to attack for you really nicely if you have him on that. In regards to passing, you don't have to improve it because his base card stats for passing is actually quite nice. The dribbling on the card, I think, is going to be fantastic because of the fact that this card is a 5'9" player with dribbling stats like that in the fullback position, right? Obviously, if it's in other positions, I'd still improve the dribbling because you guys know how I am. But generally speaking, those should be very, very good stats to have. Now, the reason why we gave him the anchor chemistry style is because of the drastic defensive boost that he gets, as well as the extra aggression and strength stats that he gets as well, right? So a +5 for interceptions, 10 for heading accuracy, 10 for defensive awareness. His standing tackles and sliding tackles are essentially perfected, and then obviously the pace that he has being perfected with the aggression getting a +10 is going to be a big thing, considering the fact that this card is also a 5'9" player, right? So as a left back, he actually looks quite nice for an 84 rated card. It's a really cool concept. I'm only using this team right now for fun. You guys know how I am. I like to use different players for fun. Kubo's just there because Kubo's just there. I could totally get chemistry in different ways, but it doesn't really matter as long as we get the player review out for Bryan. Nothing else really matters, to be honest. So yeah, in regards to how I'm going to be lined up with Bryan in the team is going to look like this. We'll be using the 5 and 5, 5 and 4 balance as we normally do for the player reviews. We're doing some challenges here, so ignore where the positioning of the players are sometimes. Kubo will be over here on the right side. Bernardo Silva playing through the middle. Now, because we're doing a review for the fullback, we want to be able to test this out with 2 center backs consistently staying back on attacking. But we're going to have Bryan on balance instructions just to see what he's like. Pushing forward, coming back, all that fun stuff, right? So, yeah, we'll go ahead and try out the 4-2-3-1. I am going to get a couple of videos out for today. We're going to be reviewing the pitch notes. We have Michael Antonio, which we're going to review. And then I might get like Trezeguet and stuff out too, even though it's a little bit late for those ones. But we'll just do it anyways because why not, right? So, yeah, let's get into a game, see how he plays. Hopefully he is a beast. But yeah, you know, it'd be cool actually. A cool concept for this card is if they were to have made this card a Premier League card. You know what I'm saying? Because they got promoted. It would be a really, really cool concept. But English links, you know, you can kind of line up with that Kent card, which is disgusting, and then Ferdinand as well. I can even take out Kent, put anybody I want there, and then basically go from there. So, yeah, see how he plays. This guy might be doing an objective, potentially, but he has a really cool concept team I like. Nice. Just missing that one link, or 2 links, if anything. Alright, let's see what his dribbling is like first. Ooh, he accelerates into the play instantly, and his quick turns are really nice, actually. Yeah, his dribbling is very good, guys. It's very, very good. Nice. Not really emphasized. Like, you see how Bruno kind of does it a little bit because of his height and stuff? Yeah, he doesn't do it at all, which is great. We'll get that goal-scoring opportunity with Kubo over there. Kubo's a pretty nasty card. Really, really nice. Yeah, I like that his left-stick dribbling is solid. Very, very helpful in situations like this. First time pass there with a 4-star weak foot, super nice as well. If he pushes up a little bit, he does actually come back pretty nicely, which is great. I do like that. This guy's going to leave the game, so we'll just try a random long shot over here. Division Rivals is set up this way because this game's terrible. That's why I always mention in all my videos that they better fix these game modes because they make no sense. First impressions, guys, is that he obviously feels like an incredibly usable fullback. Now, again, the 5'9" height from time to time could affect his defensive behavior, because obviously having a player that could be a little bit taller is always super nice. Like, you know, you look at someone like Nelson Semedo, the 5'10" height and the 5'9" height is so... the difference is massive in FIFA. It just makes a huge difference, right? So it could affect his defensive capabilities a little bit, obviously, but he dribbles like an absolute monster so far in games, so pretty good so far. This guy's got some Portuguese players in there. I like the link-ups with Andre Gomes and stuff, too. Pretty nice. He got an MLS link there, too. This is a fun concept team. I like this. Shame about that Eusebio, though, huh? How much of an absolute douche would I be to just leave this game and waste that Eusebio? Oh, at least I know that he'll play the full game. Ooh, his stops are actually pretty solid. His instant acceleration when I select him is pretty nice too, actually. Good touch, good little dribble right there. We'll make this pass upwards. First time pass that way. Make one more pass. Bam. That was a pretty crazy counterattack with the players that I had on my team. Started off with Bryan there too. Nice. By the way, guys, let me know if you guys like the controller on the screen. Sometimes I don't use it because the wire kind of annoys me. But, yeah, let me know. Okay, just want to overcommit there. He accelerates really quickly, guys. If he's out of position, he'll run back really fast, which is great. Nice little first-time pass there as well. Ooh, the ball rolls. The ball rolls of dreams, boys. So that acceleration touch is the one that I always talk about, right? So I obviously like to test it from time to time to see when they actually do it, but it's always when you're really close to the goalkeeper they have to be super careful, right? First time pass. Yeah. It's good that, like, obviously those passes you should never make in general, but you could see that he still makes a very solid pass with his 4-star weak foot there. I still got that ball. I think he's actually going to leave, even though he has that Eusebio in his team. Oh, wow. You know what's interesting about this card so far is that he's on balance instructions, and he has high attacking positioning, but he doesn't really often attack anyways, which is great because it kind of signifies that he's going to be very good defensively because of the fact that he can accelerate and go into spaces that he needs to be in really quickly, right? So he definitely feels very defensive oriented because, as you guys know, Ryan Kent is one of those guys that his off the ball movement is great. He moves all over the pitch and stuff, right? So, you know, with Bryan, he's playing off of Kent really well, but even when Kent overcommits into the middle and Bryan does occupy the side space, again, he's super agile to run back into position that he needs to be in. So I'm definitely, I definitely think the card's incredibly usable for sure. Okay, so this guy, dude, I haven't really seen people use like foot birthday lockers. I haven't seen Christian Fuchs in a while. He's got the player of the month, Trent Alexander-Arnold, as well. His tracking in that situation was actually kind of solid. Did well right there. He overcommitted a lot there with his center back for me to score that opportunity with Gabriel Jesus. Obviously, I can't really shoot across goal there, but... Oh, good little tackle there with Bryan. Again, I really like selecting him and then instantly accelerating into the play like in this situation right here. It's just really fast to do that kind of stuff with him. And then Lacazette scores that goal. So you see how Kent moves into the middle because that's the off-the-ball movement that you like most of your players, or I don't know, I say you guys, but it's something that I think it makes them the best, to be honest. But you can see that when Kent moved into the middle over there, Bryan, or Bryant? I already forgot his name. Bryan stays back anyways, right? So normally what happens when your players in the middle, when they move, or your players on the side, when they move into the middle, your fullbacks will occupy that position, but he doesn't do it because he's more defensive oriented, you know what I'm saying? So, nice little goal there with Richarlison. So really good stuff there. Obviously, we're getting countered like crazy right now because of the overcommitting fullbacks. Personal preference of mine not wanting to do that. Because it just leaves your defense super open. This guy's going to watch replays. Ooh. Okay, man. Review's done. You just have to see like the base characteristics of a player anyways, right? Let's see what they're going to be like when they defend in certain positions in certain ways, and then that's pretty much it, right? So these guys will be perfectly fine. Gabriel Jesus on getting behind. Sure, why not? Nice tackle there with Bryan. Nicely done. Again, acceleration instantly into the play is awesome with him. This is why attacking AI next year needs to be that whole new feature that they have, because it's so annoying when the players make like really bad attacking AI runs when there's like opening space in certain areas, you know? Oh, the goalie saves those ones? Man. Oh my god, what a strike by Bernardo Silva. That was nasty. We're going to have to take Gabriel Jesus off of getting behind, just because of the way that this team moves in particular. A little bit too linear with that, right? So we'll just switch from that. I love selecting him and just instantly accelerating with him. He's awesome with that. Oh, yes, I would hit the post there. A slide touch, too. It should have been, like, specific touches to get to the 45-degree angle for the regular strike, but, you know. Oh, look, speed up lag. That's beautiful. First time shot. There you go. Laurent Blanc utilizing empty space there. First time shot. There we go. Gabriel Jesus with the opportunity as well. That part right there is definitely lack of physical presence with the card because he's a 5'9" player. Tackles are also not that great with those types of players either, right? So it's kind of something you have to compensate for a little bit. Alright guys, so final verdict on this Bryan card is that as an English left back card that has very good stats, he actually performs quite nicely, being a 100k card. I like to call these cards concept cards because they're obviously not the full meta, but they're still very fun to use because of the attributes that they offer in the actual gameplay. So a couple things that I want to mention with this card is that on balance instructions, this card will attack sometimes. He won't consistently do it because with Ryan Kent, you guys can see that, you know, I was obviously moving into the middle with Kent without me actually doing it myself. But Bryan isn't really the type of person that's going to occupy that space instantly. He will eventually, obviously, but he just won't do it on like a consistent basis. In regards to his dribbling is actually quite nice because he is a 5'9" player with base card stats of 99 agility, 99 balance, which is incredibly noticeable in game. The only thing that was lackluster of the card, obviously, was the fact that with his 5'9" height and 86 strength, it's not necessarily the best to deal with certain situations because of certain attackers that you deal with, right? He'll definitely tumble and fall from some situations because, excuse me, of the 82 composure and because of his height. And that's why I always mention to you guys that fullbacks nowadays that are usually really good is like the Ferland Mendy card because he's got the body type, he's got the height. Players like even that Summer Heat Mbabu is really good, but this card is definitely incredibly usable in your team if you're kind of working with like a championship squad or like an English Premier League team where you have some English players in there because he's obviously not a Premier League player. But it's a cool card for 100k. It's definitely fun to use, and obviously that's 100k from buying it from the market, but if you have SBC fodder and you want to have a cool left back that plays in the English nationality, not necessarily that bad. So hopefully you guys enjoy this review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.